Hello everybody, Mr. Akins here and welcome to What's on the Comic Rack. Every Friday the comic collector Geek sends out a challenge to the YouTube comic book community. He sets some parameters and then challenges them to make a video based on those parameters. Now it wasn't last Friday, but the Friday before that Allan had the top 10 good guys. Now the parameters were, not only did it have to be the good guy's first appearance, the good guy had to be on the cover. Now Allan has an amazing collection. He showed some amazing books, but one thing he said during the video was put your own spin on it. And so thinking about my collection, how could I spin it and go through what I collect and fulfill the challenge. So what I did was I looked at all the books Allan showed, specifically the characters, and I said, you know what, since I collect John Byrne comics, not only his art but stories that he's written, I said maybe I can find each one of those characters he showed on a John Byrne cover. And that's what I did. So we're going to look at these books Jambo style. So the very first book Allan showed was the first appearance of the Golden Age Starman. Now the Golden Age Starman was Ted Knight, and this Who's Who right here, done by John Byrne, has Starman, Ted Knight right there on the cover. So these Who's Who are great books, I feel, if you are collecting artwork by a specific artist, because inside these books they have all different renderings by all different types of artists of these characters. So if you are collecting the works of, let's say, George Perez, we've got some artwork by George Perez. Let's say you're collecting the artwork of Steve Ditko. Well, we've got a Starman done by Steve Ditko. Let's say you're collecting as much artwork by Jack Kirby as you possibly can. Well, we have a Steppenwolf done by Jack Kirby. Or you could get artist team-ups that you wouldn't normally have. This is artwork done by Kurt Swan and John Byrne. So another great thing about these Who's Who is you can pick these up in the dollar bin. And again, it's great if you are collecting certain artists' artwork, then these are must pickups. Now, the second book Allan showed was the first appearance of Swamp Thing. This book right here actually fulfills that requirement too, because there's Swamp Thing right there, and this is a John Byrne cover. Next book that Allan showed was the first appearance of Ghost Rider. And here we have Marvel Age number 86, and we have a Ghost Rider done by John Byrne right there. Next book Allan showed was the first appearance of Daredevil. Now there were a couple covers that John Byrne did of Daredevil. This one happened to be the first one I came to, so this is the first one I picked up. To Face the Beyonder Alone. I think we know how that battle's going to end. Next, Allan showed the first appearance of Iron Man, Tales of Suspense number 39. This is one of the few covers that John Byrne did during the Iron Man run, and it happens to be one of my favorite Iron Man covers. Iron Man number 197. Next, Allan showed the first appearance of Thor. There may have been other covers by John Byrne that had Thor on the front. This one happened to be the first one I came to when I was looking through my little short box of John Byrne. So this is the one I decided to use. Avengers Annual number 13. Next, Allan showed the first appearance of the Incredible Hulk. John Byrne did a really short run on the Incredible Hulk before he moved to DC to revamp Superman. And this, to me, is an incredible Hulk cover. This is one of my favorite Hulk covers. This has a great selection of his adversaries, whether it's MODOK, Abomination, Juggernaut, Rhino, and the Leader. I think this is a great cover for the Incredible Hulk. This is Incredible Hulk number 314. Next, Allan showed the first appearance of Green Lantern. So I had to go to Superman, and I found this cover right here with Green Lantern on it. I think this is a great picture of Superman and Green Lantern. Superman number 14. Next, Allan showed the first appearance of the Flash. And so as I was going through, I came to this one. Wasn't sure if John Byrne did any Flash covers, but this is the first one I found with the Flash on it, so I decided to use this one. Wonder Woman number 109. And last but not least, Allan showed the first appearance of Spider-Man. I love this cover right here. This is one of my favorite covers of all time, done by John Byrne. This is Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man number 101. This is an awesome negative space cover, one of my favorite covers by John Byrne. And there you have it, my take on Allan's Top 10 Good Guys Friday Challenge. Now, I don't think Allan's wanting people to go strictly by those rules. Again, you're using your collection to make a video based on what Allan had, the challenge Allan has issued forth on a Friday. Make it fun, go through your collection and find books that you want to show that kind of inspire you about what Allan has put out on Friday. You can also actually click on the hashtag fridaycomicchallenge, and it will send you to a spot where you can see other videos Allan has done or videos other people have done in response to Allan's Friday challenge. And if you happen to not be subscribed or seen Allan's channel, there's a link to his channel in the doobly-doo down below. Or if you want to see some of my videos where I did the Friday challenge, check these out over here. And until next time, we'll see you around the comic rack.